I'm Commander Andrew Smith, and the Commanding Officer, Media Relations and Community Affairs Group for the Los Angeles Police Department. This is our daily 3 o'clock press briefing. I have a very small amount of information I can provide to you from what's happening up in San Bernardino County right now. This information is from the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Office, so let me put a caveat on it that this is very early, very preliminary information. Today at about 12:22 p.m., San Bernardino sheriffs were for Christopher Dorner up in the Big Bear area. They received a call of a stolen vehicle in the 1200 block of Club View Drive. When they responded there, they received information from the person reporting that this stolen vehicle was stolen by an individual that appeared to be very similar to Christopher Dorner. They immediately conducted a ground and an air search for this vehicle, and they were able to locate it at Highway 38 and Glass Road, where the suspect in the vehicle fled into the forest. Shortly thereafter, this individual barricaded themselves in one of the cabins there, and an exchange of gunfire occurred. During that exchange of gunfire, 2 officers were injured. They've been airlifted to a local hospital. Right now, their condition is unknown. The Los Angeles Police Department has sent resources out to the San Bernardino County Airport. Our resources are waiting there for authorization from the San Bernardino County Sheriffs to assist them. So this is a San Bernardino County Sheriff's investigation. This is their lead. They have the incident command out there. We are there to support them only if asked. That is as much as I have on that particular incident out there. A quick update on how the search is going from the JRIC and our side. Right now we have 1,045 clues that our officers are working on. They're following up on all those clues. Obviously some of them are panning out. Obviously some of them are dead ends. But we're continuing to do this search and continuing to work our clues while the events up in the San Bernardino Mountains unfold. I'll take a couple quick questions, but again, my information is very, very sketchy. Well, we're not positive, and until we get this guy in custody, until he's in handcuffs and in a jail, we're not going to know for sure. They said he was similar in appearance. He was up in that area one time, so you know, the likelihood is that it's him, but we can't say for sure. We're hearing reports that he pulled someone in the cabin, left a couple hostage for several days. Can you confirm any of that? I can't confirm the hostage part. I've heard that obviously through media sources. We were listening to the scanner and getting much of our information from the San Bernardino County Sheriffs. I can't confirm that anybody was held hostage at this time. That's part of the San Bernardino side of the investigation, and that has not been confirmed yet. What kind of resources are we talking about? SWAT officers? I can't give you specifics about what resources we have up there. We believe this individual may be watching TV or may have some access to media, so I don't want to tip our hand as to what we're sending out there. To that end, we've also asked the media that have airships in the area to not have your air units show any live broadcasting close-ups of what our SWAT officers, what the San Bernardino SWAT officers are doing up in that area. The reason for that is obviously it'll put our officers at an extreme tactical disadvantage if the suspect knows what our folks are doing. At what time was engaging gunfire with the California Fishing Game was? At what point? I don't know what the involvement of the California Fishing Game this time. My understanding it's San Bernardino County Sheriffs. That's from their press office, but I don't have an update from the California Fishing Game. I don't know what their involvement is at this time. He's a really officer now for 5 days. This has been a huge man. It sounds like this is him. Can you talk about the sentiment, the feeling among you officers now that it looks like he may be caught? Well, everyone is very hopeful that this thing ends without any further bloodshed. We hope we can take this guy into custody, and we hope that he doesn't hurt anybody else. We hope none of these officers was seriously injured, which we don't know at this point. The best thing for him now would be to surrender and allow us to take him into custody and face the criminal justice system. There's a tremendous sense of apprehension among our officers here, concern about the officers that are up there, and until this guy's in handcuffs and until he's in custody, none of the people in our department are going to rest. I can't give the specifics of what resources we sent. We did send some resources. They're waiting at the airport in San Bernardino now, and we're waiting to be called in by the incident commander if we're needed. Right now, we haven't been needed. And by the way, the people have been asking if the chief of police has gone out there. Chief Beck has not responded out there. He's still here. I don't have information about the vehicle that this suspect allegedly took. I've seen some videotape from the media members on that vehicle. I don't have the information about what that vehicle was.
If he is watching this, what message do you have for him right now?
If he's watching this, a message for himself is enough is enough. It's time to turn yourself in. It's time to stop the bloodshed. It's time to let the event and let this incident be over.
Commander, your first priority is to take him alive and put him under arrest.
Well, obviously, our first priority is the safety of the community around there. So I'm sure the San Bernardino sheriffs are evacuating people in that area and making sure that all the citizens there are safe and that area is locked down. Once that area is locked down and all the citizens in that area are safe, then we'll let the San Bernardino SWAT team go in there and do what they do best, which is to get this guy hopefully in custody, hopefully without any further bloodshed. One more question and I have to go.
You're having right now with San Bernardino Sheriff, as all of this is playing out, are you guys actively talking, or do you have to kind of wait till it dies down before you get more information?
A couple of things on that. San Bernardino County sheriffs are in our JRIC, so they are embedded with the team of officers that are all working together to solve this thing, and they've been there since the beginning. We also sent one of our assistant chiefs out there to San Bernardino. He's in their command post, so we're getting real-time updates from them to our command, so we know what's going on up there. Probably a very good exchange of information. So we work really well with our law enforcement partners throughout Southern California. Okay? I don't know what the weapons that he had. I know he had reports of all different kinds of weapons. I'm not sure what he was using up there in this exchange of gunfire. That's all we have time for right now. I'll be back out again. If anything big breaks on this, we'll be back out again, and we'll give you a further update. And our update will be right here, so this will be the place to be. I have a Spanish speaker here who can answer any Spanish media questions for you, and I'll turn it over to Captain Rigo Romero.
Vamos a conducir una información en español. Dígame cuando estén
Basically giving us an update, not really giving us much information that we didn't know. We know that the LAPD basically are standing by at the San Bernardino airport, basically in support. He said this operation belongs to the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. They're in charge right now. He did have a message, though, for Christopher Dorner. He said, enough is enough. Turn yourself in the bloodshed.
That's right, and really it's time to end this, is what he said as well. He also did answer those questions about the hostages. There were reports earlier that Dorner possibly had taken hostages, and at this point, Commander Andrew